Hi everybody and welcome to Connie Loves Disney. If you love all kind of cool fun Disney content, you've come to the right place. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the continued support. It's so appreciated. Today is a special day. I am in a collaboration being hosted by one of my dearest friends, and that is Sara from Sara's Disney Magic. You guys have heard me mention her many times. We've become just really good friends, and she's part of my Disney family, and I just love her to death. She's so awesome. So please check out her channel. But also this is a collaboration that is involved. About 14 of us are in this, other Disney YouTube content creators, and what we're supposed to do is pick our top 5 Disney pins. That's a hard one. She did tell us we could cheat a little or bring in some honorable mentions, so I'm going to do that. As you know, I do collect a variety of Disney pins within the Disney world. I have several fandoms that I collect. My main collection is, of course, Beauty and the Beast for pins and everything. And I didn't want to do all 5 or 6 or so just Beauty and the Beast pins. So instead what I did, which kind of made it maybe even harder, was, or maybe actually made it a little bit easier, I actually just I picked like the 6 or 7 fandoms that I do collect within the Disney world, and just picked like my favorite pin from each one of those to show you, so that you guys could see that one. I thought that might be a little bit easier than just trying to pick 5 Beauty and the Beast pins, and I wanted to give the video a variety. So we're gonna go ahead and start. Like I said, I will be putting a link down below to all the other 13 channels that are in this. So please check out all these amazing ladies and everything. So let's go ahead and get started. And like I said, I have like about 7 or 8 fandoms that I collect. Some not as much as others, but I did wanted to show them. So one of the collections, that's one of my first collections that I first started collecting. I've only been collecting pins for maybe about 3 or 4 years. It hasn't been that long, but I've amassed quite a few. But it is Jessica Rabbit, and I don't collect like Who Framed Roger Rabbit per se, but I do collect Jessica Rabbit. And so one of my favorite pins that I have from her is this one right here, and this is an Artland pin. And there was a series that came out about a year ago or so, and it was a series of 4, and I actually have all 4 of them. But I like this one best. This one is limited edition of 250. The other ones were like limited edition about 300. Some are 250, some are 3. So I do have all 4 of these pins. And I do have a lot of Jessica Rabbit limited edition pins. And like you said, you can see right here, this one does say 103 out of 250. I just thought it was a really cool pin. Jessica Rabbit, is, iconic and everything. And I just think this is just a beautiful pin. That I wanted to showcase this one. So let me show you on the black, see if it comes out a little bit better. It's just a really pretty pin right there. The next pin in the set that I want to show you is a Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid actually has a very special place in my heart, because that one and Beauty and the Beast were the ones that I first started collecting predominantly. And I've actually kind of cut down on my Little Mermaid pins, but I have saved some of my favorite ones. And this one, I know it's not a big flashy pin and everything, but it's special to me because it's one of the first pins that I ever started collecting when I first started collecting pins. And it is a limited edition pin, and I just think it is stunning. And it is this Little Mermaid pin right here. And I just think this is such a pretty pin. I think they made a series of this. I know they did with the villains. I'm sure they probably did with the princesses. But I remember bidding for this one on eBay and winning it and getting so excited when I first started doing pins and everything. And that just brings back a fun memory to me. And I just love this pin. It's just beautiful. It's striking. And it is a limited edition of 2000, it says on the back right here. But I just think it is such a pretty pin and everything. And I love the stained glass look to it and everything. So I'm going to put it here on the board so you guys can see a little bit better. And I apologize, I have a slight cold and I'm filming because if I didn't film it today, I probably wouldn't have a chance. But since I was home, and so I apologize if I sound a little nasally. But this is the pin right here. I just think this is awesome. I think it is such a pretty pin right there. I just wanted to show you guys that pin. Another fandom that I collect are attractions to park attraction rides and everything, but specifically Haunted Mansion and Pirates. So I did find my favorite one on my Pirates board, and that one, I mean my Haunted Mansion board, and that was hard because there are a lot of them I like, especially because the Haunted Mansion ones glow in the dark, and they've got all this cool stuff that they do. I've got Madame Leota ones and that big giant one that glows in the dark and stuff. But I also like pins. I'm like my friend Sarah. I love pins that move and do things like she does. So I have this one right here, and I just think this one is so cool because the little doom buggy does go across. I know it's hard to see it, but it does kind of slide across right here. And this one is a limited edition pin also, and I just thought this was a cool one. I love this one because this little doom buggy going across, like at the end, which is a ghost will follow you home, and it's just so fun and everything, and I just love that one. And so I wanted to share that one with you. So that's my favorite Haunted Mansion pin. And then my other favorite ride is Pirates of the Caribbean. And I don't have a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean pins because I'm sure there's a lot that are out there. I just haven't really. I've been focusing on just like Beauty and the Beast and some of the princess ones and things. But this one is a relatively new one, and this is this one right here, and it's a 3-part one. And I really like this one because it's 3 parts. You've got the you have the guy, the skeleton guy right there. Then you have the little doggy with the key, which I just love the little doggy with the key. And then you've got the parrot, and it is 3 parts and everything. I just wish it had, you can see in the back right here, it only has 1 prong for some reason. I wish I had 2, but I do have it kind of propped up open, and I put like a little push pin under here so when I display it, it's open like this and everything, because I didn't want to have it just, you know, normally it would be just like that, and you can't see the other part pieces to it. This one is not, you know, a limited edition. It's just an open edition pin, but I just thought it was a really cool pin and everything, and I just really love this one. And I do, so moving on to the next one, I do collect, you know, 3 villains. I do collect Gaston because he's part of the Beauty and the Beast, but I didn't want to collect, you know, show a Gaston pin. But I do collect 2 female villains, and that is Maleficent, and that is the Evil Queen. So I want to start with the Evil Queen one. The Evil Queen pin, one of my favorite ones, is this one right here. And this is my favorite Evil Queen pin. I do like this one. This is the Loungefly pin. I think this does glow in the dark right there. But this is such a cool pin right there. It isn't like a limited edition. I think it might be, but it doesn't say on it. Oh no, it does say that. It is a limited edition of 300. I think this might be a Pink Alamo pin. I'm not really sure. Or a Loungefly pin. But it is just a really cool pin right there. I really love this one because it's her in all her glory. She's got the apple right there and everything. And the moment you see that apple, you know it's the Evil Queen. And I just love the Evil Queen, especially when I go to Disneyland. I'm sure people have seen reels of her on Instagram, the Evil Queen that walks around Disneyland. I've had the privilege of meeting her several times, and she is hysterical. She is the best Evil Queen I've ever seen that they show on the reels and everything. She's just amazing. She stays in character so well, and she's so quick and has a very dry wit and everything. And it's just amazing. The other female villain that I collect is Maleficent. I don't have a big collection of these 2 ladies. They actually share a board and everything. But I especially like her as the dragon. I have a thing. I like dragons and everything. So I like the Maleficent as a dragon. But I also like Maleficent. And I don't remember if Sarah said we couldn't do fantasy pins. But this is a fantasy pin. And I have posted this pin before. And every time I post it, people just, you know, seem to go crazy about it and ask me all about it. And I've had people ask to buy it and everything. It's not for sale. I love this pin. It is from Pinderland Productions. And I think I've mentioned Cambria, who's the owner before. And it is this one right here. This is it's kind of like a transformation. I mean, it reminds me of the transformation pins that are Disney pins. But you've got Maleficent here and you have Aurora. This is just a beautiful pin. It is a pin on pin and everything, and it is just striking because if you look, you can see that they're stuck on here. It is a limited edition pin. I think of about 200. It does say Pinderland Productions on the back, but it is just a beautiful pin. I just love this one. I just think this is an amazing pin, and when I saw it, when I saw her having it for sale in person, I just knew I had to have it. It is just striking right there. It's just beautiful. Okay, so the second and last fandom that I collect is also the one that I have the most Funko Pops of, and if you watch my Funko Pop videos, you know it's Stitch. And this one was a little hard to pick because there's so many cute ones of him. I have a lot of Disney Paris ones of him, and I have the whole set of the Stitch Crashes, the movies, the new ones that came every month. He had the different ones. I didn't really care for all of them, but you know, I'm completist, so I had to get all 12 of those. I didn't want to pick those, so but I did pick this one. And this one is Stitch as the vampire. I know it's just a, you know, it is a Loungefly pin and everything, but I just think it's so cute because it's Stitch as the vampire. I actually have the Loungefly bag, and I love it because his little arms move and everything, and I just think that's so cute because, you know, I love stuff that moves and everything, and he just looks so cute as the vampire and everything, and it's just such a cute pin. That I had to have this one. I just think it's adorable right there, and I had to showcase this one. It's a pin on pin and everything, and it's, like I said, it does everything. It's Stitch, it moves and everything, and it's so cute. And I'm not sure, I think the little moon does glow in the dark and everything, so that is too cute. Okay, so we're down to my last fandom, which of course is Beauty and the Beast, and of course is Belle. So I'm going to show you, I'm cheating, I'm sorry Sarah, I couldn't just stick to 5, and I'm sure from talking to the other ladies and other people in the group, nobody really stuck to 5, so I'm sure I'll be forgiven. But if not, I will send you some Disney treats to beg for forgiveness. But anyways, the first one is a Loungefly pin, and it is, to me, it's really pretty. It kind of encompasses everything that I love about Beauty and Beast. It's winter, it's a winter scene, it moves, it's, you know, kind of 3D, it's just a beautiful pin, and it is this one right here, and I just love this because, like I said, the flame does move, and it's lenticular, because the flame gets smaller and bigger. I love how it has all this gold around it. It's them at winter time. It's Belle reading and everything. And it's just such a beautiful pin. And I just love this Loungefly pin. I just think it's stunning right there. And my second to the last pin is actually a jumbo pin. And I remember, you know, going to the park, trying to get there and rushing to get it when it dropped and everything, and praying because, you know, pins drop on Tuesdays and I work Monday through Friday, and praying that, oh God, as soon as I get there on Saturday, I'm going to run to the pin shop and getting it. And it actually sold out the day that I was there. So first thing in the morning, I went and got it. And it is this jumbo pin right here. This is the to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Beauty and the Beast. And this actually is my centerpiece pin that I use for my Beauty and the Beast board. I have 2 boards. I have one that is just Beauty and the Beast, like, I mean, her with the Beast, Gaston as a corner, the sidekicks have a corner and everything. And then I have another board that's strictly all Belle. And this is the centerpiece for the Beauty and the Beast board and everything. And this is just a beautiful pin. It is huge. This is to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Beauty and the Beast. It is a limited edition of 1,500. And it is like right there, it says that. It's just beautiful. It has them all there. It's the Be Our Guest scene and everything. And it's just a pretty pin. And it's a very heavy pin. So I'm going to see if I can get it on the board. I'm going to put it sideways so you guys can see it right there. But it is just such a pretty pin. And I feel very lucky to have this one to commemorate the 30th anniversary of Beauty and the Beast. Okay, so we're down to the last pin. So the last pin is one that I just recently acquired, and I have not even shown it or posted it that I got it. I actually participated in an online sale, and I had seen it. It's an Artland pin, and I just, you know, I didn't get it. And then when I finally was ready to get it, sold out, and I've seen it on second people selling it and stuff, and they've wanted a lot of money for it. But I just got an amazing deal on it, and when I saw that it was on sale and the price it was, oh, I snagged it up so fast. And it is this one right here. This is just a beautiful pin. This is a limited edition of 300. This is an Artland pin and everything. This was sold by Pulse and everything. And I just think this is striking. I mean, you've got all the roses all around it. You've got stained glass and everything. This is just an amazing looking pin right here. It's just so pretty and everything. And it's a limited edition of 300 right here. You can see right here, it has the stained glass element and everything to it. You can see right through it and everything. It is just beautiful. It is just amazing. It is a very thick pin and everything. And this is the back of it right here. And this actually is 136 out of 300. So just to know, there's only 300 of these. It's one of my lower number of pins. This is just amazing right here. And like I said, there it is one more time. So this is my #1 pin as of right now. I say that because my collection is always growing. Thank you again, Sarah, for letting me participate in this. And I'm sorry if I went over, broke some of the rules and everything, but I couldn't pick. It's too hard. And I know I'm not the only one, I'm sure. But thank you again. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below what was your favorite pin, and also for pin twins. And again, like I said, thank you, Sarah. Check out Sarah for Sarah's Disney Magic. Please check out all the other 13 channels that are in this swap. There's some great people that are friends with, like Just Ginger's in here. I think Michelle is in here. Pam is in here. So please check out everybody's channels that are listed down below. I appreciate that. And you guys all, thank you so much for watching. And you guys all take care. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And you guys all take care and have a magical day. Bye-bye, everybody.